Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. In this lecture, we will be completing the C++ templates. So let's begin. C++ templates. C++ templates is a powerful feature that added in C++ programming. It helps us to define generic classes and generic functions and thus providing support for generic programming. Generic programming is totally a new feature, or we can say a totally a new concept in C++. Generic programming defines in which we will be taking the generic classes and generic functions as parameters in the algorithm so that we can use in different data types. Templates. So there are different types of templates. We can say function templates and class templates. So these are divided, the template is divided into two parts. First of all is the function templates, in which we will be dealing with the functions, and another is class template, where we will be dealing with the classes. Function template. Generic functions use the concept of a function template. Generic functions define a set of operations that can be applied to the various types of data. Over here we can also define a template for a function. For example, if we have an add function, we can create various or versions of an add function for adding the integer, float, or double type values. For example, let's take another example. Quick sorting algorithm is implemented using a generic function. So it can be implemented to an array of integers or an array of floats. So I think you have understood what I'm trying to say. Over here you can see the syntax of function template. The template over here is a keyword, then followed by the class. Over here we will be putting the class type, then it is a return function name, and then we will be putting the parameters. Inside the curly braces we will be putting the body of the function. So let's quickly move to code blocks so that I can show you how a template and a function template works. So let's start with the coding. First of all, I will be using the template keyword as I told you with class T. Then T, I will be using the add function over here. So first of all is the template, then the class, then I am putting the return type, and then the function name. So function over here will be T, capital T, with the address of A, comma T, address of B. Okay. Now I will be opening the curly braces in which I will be writing T result is equal to A plus B, and then I will be returning the result. Okay. Now I will be creating an integer main function. I will be creating one integer, I is equal to 2. Similarly, I will be creating integer j is equal to 3, and then I will be creating one float variable, m is equal to 2.3. Similarly, float n is equal to 1.2. Now I will be writing cout addition of I and j is. Then I will be calling the add function over here, passing the values, or we can say the arguments. Then cout new line. Then I will be writing cout addition of m and n is add m comma n. Okay. So this is a function template over here. Over here we have created a function add, as you can see over here, in which I am passing the addresses of A and B. Okay, so the addresses of I and j will be passed over here. Okay, then it will be calculating the sum. Okay, so let's compile the code. So over here you can see the result. The addition of I and j is 5 and the addition of m and n is 3.5. So you can see the output clearly that using a single function I have called used in different type. First of all, I have used in integer and then in the float. So this is what a function template is. Class template. Class template can also be defined similarly to the function template. When a class uses the concept of template, then the class is known as a generic class. Okay, it's quite simple. It is just similar to the function template. But over here, the concept of template used by the classes is known as generic class, and the concept that is used by the function is known as generic function. Over here we define a template for a class. For example, we create a class or an array class that can accept the arrays of various types such as integer, array, float array or a double array. So over here you can see the syntax of a class type. We will be having a template keyword, then the class t type, and then we will be having the class keyword with the class name. So let's quickly move to code blocks. So I will be using the template keyword, then the class name keyword, then t. Then I will be creating class A as public keyword, then using the class t I will be writing num1 is equal to 5. Similarly t num2 is equal to 6. Then I will be creating a function of add. Okay, in this function I will be writing cout addition of num1 and num2. Then I will be writing num1 plus num2 plus we are only just adding two numbers, num1 and num2, then end of the line. Okay, so the add function has been closed over here and I will be closing the class over here. Now I will be declaring an integer main function. In this main function I will be passing the type integer, then the object. Using the object I will be calling integer.add function. That's it. The values have been passed over here that will be calculating the result. So this is a class template. We have created a template class T. Then inside that we have created a class A according to the syntax. Created two variables num1 and num2 having their values at 5 and 6. In this we have created a function void add function in which we will be calculating the addition. And using the object we will be calling the function that will be displaying that thing. So let's compile and run the program. So you can see that we got the result over here as 11, because over here you can see that. Okay, I will just close and I will try to compile so that you don't get any kind of a confusion. So you can see that addition of num1 and num2 is 11. So I think you got the correct output. Now you can see the output is clear, 11. So this is a class template. Thank you.